So recently, Duke Dennis posted a video on YouTube about how his car got stolen. And it's not the fact that his car got stolen that alarms me. It's something he said in the video. In the video, he had also stated basically how fans know where he lives. And he hasn't moved as of yet. And he gave an example of one day when he was going home and he went inside his building. So it wasn't even outside of his building. He went inside of his building and there were these two white kids. I think they were two white kids just sitting outside of his door. And he recorded the clip and he put it in his video. And basically when he walked up to them, they were just like, yo, Duke, what's up? Don't worry. We're not going to leak your address out. We're not like that. Like, it's cool. Can I get a dap though? And Duke was basically just like, oh, it's all good, bro. I dap you up. It's all cool. I'm moving anyway. Right now in the video, Duke said, like, he basically regretted the fact that he has not moved yet. And I think a part of the reason that he mentioned that is because his car got stolen, probably because somebody knew where he lived, probably another fan or a criminal or something like that. But this is becoming an issue. It's becoming a problem because, one, people are staying at his house inside of the building, mind you, just to wait for him to get back. And then two, they know where he lives, so they could just go get his car, steal it, whatever, unless it wasn't somebody that knew where he lived. I don't know if that's a fan. That's why I said that's not the main thing that alarmed me, because that could have been just a random criminal. But if that's a fan, then this is a part of the problem too. On top of that, Duke has also said in the past, something that made him want to move is that somebody slept under his car for content on YouTube, for a video. They literally slept under his car. I don't remember if he said they left a note or something like that, or sent him the link to the video or something like that. But either way, fans are doing creepy things. And I think the worst part about it is that when they do these creepy things, they don't realize that it's creepy. They think it's cool because I let you know I come in peace. I'm a fan. It's okay. And it's not okay, because these people don't know you. So this message right here, right now, is to the people that are fans of a certain creator, a streamer, whatever, entertainer, doesn't matter. If they're famous or you're a fan, cool. That's great. You support them. Amazing. Just because you support them, if you pop up on them and you know their whereabouts and their locations, and you have information, personal information, such as their home address, even one, the fact that you even have their home address means that you're probably already, you already are invading their personal space. Because I'm fans of people, I don't know any of their addresses because I don't go out of my way to look for their addresses. It means that you went out of your way to look for their address, to find out, maybe see what the neighborhood looked like, see what the inside house looked like, find the listing, do your research, whatever. Like, you already went out of your way. It's kind of creepy. Two, even if you get the address, don't show up to it. You have to realize, just because you know who these people are, just because you are a fan of them, it does not mean that they know who you are. When they're streaming to you on the platform, all they see is a chat. They see a chat where you're typing and talking to them, yes, but you're using a random username that's probably not your actual name. Very few people use their actual name. And if you do, it's your name plus a nickname or numbers or whatever, right? And there's no face attached to it. They don't know who you are. They have never had an actual one-on-one conversation with you. You were just one of thousands of people who send messages to them while they're streaming, and here and there they will respond. That's the place of comfort where they are okay responding and talking to you, because you're in your house or wherever you are, and they are in theirs. They are in theirs. But when you take it outside of that and you pull up on them and you think it's cool just because I told you I'm a fan of you, just because I told you I'm not here to hurt you, I'm not here to harm you, I'm here to show you love, I just wanted to meet you, it's not okay. Because people, there's just a lot of crazy people out there. There are people that will get your address, crazy fans, mind you, that could just be crazy fans if they want to meet you, and you say you meet Duke Dennis, right? You waited for him outside the house and he reacted normally like any person would, like, what you doing here? Like, what the hell are you doing here? How you get my address? That's weird. That's creepy. And now, instead of realizing that you was creepy, you're like in your head like, dang, my idol not what I thought he was. He's kind of mean. That's kind of rude. Like, I came all this way. I traveled all these miles to meet you, and you gonna treat me like this. Like, think about freaking Syndrome in The Incredibles. Like, he was mad at Mr. Incredible, right? But he meant no harm. And in a case like that, Duke Dennis means no harm to you as a fan. It's more so like you're invading his personal space, his privacy. Imagine, well, actually, no, that's a bad example. I was going to say, imagine you went home and Duke Dennis was waiting for you. As creepy as you are, you probably like if he was waiting for you. But imagine you had a stalker or somebody that you weren't a fan of, that was a fan of you, waiting for you when you got home. That is how they see it. That is what it is to them. So it is creepy. It is weird because if you think that about me, right? If you think I give you the wrong interaction, you're not happy with how I am as a person versus what you pictured in your head, then you might go ahead and start plotting how to rob me or how to kill me or how to take all my money. Sometimes it could literally be as simple as you might not even be a fan. You were just waiting outside my crib to see if I would show up there so you could confirm that's where I live, so you could create a plot and a scheme to rob me later on. Either sneak in and rob me when I'm gone or come and rob me when I'm there. If you don't want to have the keys and you want to break in when I'm open the door. Remember what happened to Pop Smoke. Once his address got out as to where he was, he got killed, bro. Like, you got to understand. So they got to think about that stuff. Not everybody is safe. They don't know you. They don't know if you're safe. They don't know if you're crazy. And on top of that, before I forget, correct me if I'm wrong about this story. I had heard something about Kai Cenat sleeping. And while he was sleeping, a fan had broke into his crib or whatever and was hovering over the top of him with his favorite snacks and drinks and whatever he wanted. Like, he knew everything that Kai loved. And he said, I came to deliver this to you. Correct me if I'm wrong. I swear I seen this clip, but you know, sometimes things on Twitter be out of context, so I don't know if that was the real context. But if that's true, that's crazy. If that's true, that's crazy. It don't matter if you know all of Kai's favorite drinks, all of Kai's favorite snacks, everything that he has ever wanted. Why are you standing over me while I'm sleeping? How did you get in my house? And actually, let's backtrack that back to Duke Dennis. Those two kids that were waiting for Duke Dennis in his crib when he got there, how did they get in his building? Because as rich and as famous as Duke Dennis is and Kai Cenat is, all these guys are, these streamers, I would think that they would live in a building with like some top-notch security, in a building where they have a doorman where you can't get past me. You can't get up until I call Duke up there or his assistant or whatever and get permission. Like, yo, this person such and such is here to see you. Do you know them? Yeah? All right, go up. No? Oh, nah, he ain't expecting you. You can't come in. I'm wondering, like, does his place like have a doorman? Do any of their places have a doorman or somebody, security, something that makes sure that nobody that is unwanted can get inside? Like, what's going on with that? Like, and if they do have a doorman, then, you know, maybe he's just doing a poor job, or he went in the bathroom or something and the kid snuck by him. Part of me also wonders if, like, I know sometimes AMP has made videos about getting kicked out of houses or whatever the case may be. If like maybe those type of buildings did have the doorman, but because, I don't know, people, they thought they were being too loud, so they kicked them out. So they had to settle for different places that didn't have that type of security. I have no idea, but I want all these guys to be safe. I want everybody in AMP, every streamer, every famous person that I've ever been a fan of, even though I'm not a fan of you, they need to be safe, and they can't feel safe. They can't feel secure if you as a fan think I can invade their privacy and literally break into their home or wait outside their home or sleep under their car for content. And I think because I tell you I'm a fan, that they're like, oh, okay, it's cool. It's not. So realize it's not cool. Realize that y'all are getting out of control, and, you know, stop being weird fans. If you're going to introduce yourself to them, meet them outside where it's public, where you didn't invade their privacy, and, you know, build a regular relationship. And maybe if one day you get the chance to be cool with Duke Dennis or Kai Cenat or something like that, they'll invite you over. But you don't break into their place. You don't wait for them at their building. You don't do that, because now they got to keep moving and figuring out how they're going to live safely and feel okay. Yeah, I think that's all I got to say, really. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about situations and scenarios like this. If you think that, like, fans in general are just getting out of control and out of hand. Do you think it's creepy? Do you think it's weird? And yeah, I am on a 30-day upload journey. I always say this wrong, but yeah, I'm uploading to YouTube for 30 days straight. I think this is day 5, but as I stack the days, I'm kind of getting it confused and forgetting what number I am on. So I think this is day 5, but if it's not, whatever. I'm gonna lose the number eventually anyway. Either way, we're going for 30 days. So if you enjoyed the video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. This is J Athletic Gaming, and I'll catch you on the next one.